Hi, my name is Angie Lynn. I am the owner and angel medium behind Bright Pathways. I hope you check out my website, www.brightpathways.net, or like the Facebook page. Once you like the Facebook page, you can get your own free angel reading or medium reading. Tonight I have my very first YouTube video, which I'm very excited to be doing after a long day of taking care of my 5-year-old. When it's time for mommy to meditate and do her cards, it is a very wonderful and relaxing, refreshing time. So I'm excited to be sharing that with you tonight. When I first laid the cards, I had been asking for a weekly reading, with the first card being for Monday and Tuesday, the second for Wednesday and Thursday, and the third for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The deck I used, maybe you might recognize the back of the cards, is the Angel Therapy Healing Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. The reason that I love these cards so much is because I do a lot of healing work, especially with chakras, and there are cards for each chakra, and so it is something that it is a pleasure every time I pull them out, even if they're telling me that I need to work on my throat chakra a little more, which is something that I do know and I am aware of. Okay, but let's get to the reading. When I laid the 3 cards and I looked at the 3 cards, it was very clear to me that these cards represent 3 basic steps that I've used myself for healing. And what I mean by healing is emotional, mental, and spiritual healing, so that my body feels great again. You probably wouldn't have recognized me 3 years ago. I had terrible posture, I was extremely overweight, and I was defeated by life. And it wasn't until I started doing the emotional and the mental and spiritual healing of myself that my body started to actually reflect how I felt on the inside in a healthier way. So, healing, that's the basic theme of this week. And when we heal, the first place we need to start is to acknowledge that what we think, what we feel, all of these, shall we say, negative things that we've been going through in our lives need to get canceled, cleared, and deleted. When we think a negative thought, it is just the same as praying for the love of a lifetime. It doesn't matter if it's happy or if it's sad. What we think is what we will get ultimately, because God supports us and we have free will. And what this first step in healing is asking us to do is to cancel, clear, and delete all of those fearful, negative thoughts we might have had. And it's a humbling place to start, I will say that, but it's very exhilarating at the same time, because you get to work with Archangel Michael. And I mean, if you're a lady out there, he's pretty amazing. If we could manifest a whole bunch of Michaels on earth, I think we would all be very happy. He is the great protector, and he can release any cords that you may have created with other people in your life if you're looking to heal relationships. And he can cancel any negative manifestations you may have going on in your career, because you had previously felt like you were worthy of working in a career that not only paid you well, but was something that you woke up and were excited to go into. So the first step to healing is seeing the negative that we have created, that we are creating, and asking for help. Cancel, clear, and delete by asking. It is the first step on any step, is to ask. If we want healing, we need to be open and willing and ask. And they will do the rest. Archangel Michael flies in with his mighty sword, and he starts demolishing all of this negativity that we have been creating. And the second card would be what I would consider the step 2 to the process of healing, and that is release. When we become aware of the negative thoughts that we have been thinking, when we become aware of all of the choices we have made in our lives that are not based in love and has not been guided by God or our angels, but has been guided by our fears and our worries, and this can stir up a lot of emotions of guilt, resentment. Sometimes it's been said that guilt is just resentment towards the other person for not allowing you to have what you would like. But this card is all about the second step of release. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to regret for a minute, just a little bit, just long enough to know that you don't want to feel that way again, and it's kind of your kick in the butt that I am ready to do it differently this time. And once we feel and acknowledge those emotions, we release them, we give them back. And the cancel, clear, delete, this card again actually asks, work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. Again, Michael came up in the second card. In the process of healing, I know Archangel Raphael is a very popular archangel to pray to for healing, and he is amazing as far as healing goes, but when it comes to emotional, spiritual, mental things that we have created that are not for our highest good or for anyone's highest good, we kind of need that extra strength that we get from Archangel Michael. So don't be afraid to call on any of the angels for any purpose that you might need. They will help you, and it may surprise you just how appropriate is the angel that you chose once you get through it. So second step, release those feelings that get stirred up when we become aware of what negative thoughts we have been creating. Sorry, my bird is getting a little rambunctious back there. Alright, and the third step for me is a fun step. It's the best step almost. I mean, we really don't have best steps, but they're all important. They're all wonderful and meaningful in their own way. But this one's a little more fun. I mean, even the cards are quite a bit more fun. Visualize success. You've acknowledged that you've been thinking negative thoughts. You've acknowledged the emotions that are created when you become aware of the negative thoughts you've been thinking. You've released them, you've asked for help, and now you get to create something different. Visualize your success is the first step to achieving your success. So this one says, see yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. Faith is a word that we throw around like it doesn't even matter almost, but it does. It is very important. And faith is the foundation of manifestation, of the law of attraction, of The Secret, that book. Ooh, yeah. But we need faith. Is the foundation in anything. Faith that this or something better is coming our way. Faith that whatever it is, it doesn't matter if it's a rekindling of your love life, or a new career, or a new home, or escaping an abusive relationship. First step is to visualize it before we can create it. So this is why, to me, this is more of a healing step, to give yourself permission, to let yourself know that I am worthy of this, I deserve this, and I want this, and I have faith that God wants peace and love and joy for all of his children. And he does. So with that, I say blessings and love. Have a wonderful week, and we'll talk again soon.